there are two phrases that I don't actually let my kids use, and I haven't since they were small, and I use it for my business and for my clients too. And the two phrases are, I can't and I quit. My kids, I can't do this. And I'm like, nope, there is no I can't in this household. Drove them a little bit nuts, but that's what parenting is for. Parenting is for driving your children slightly insane. But in this day and age of, there's so much that we need to do, or that it appears that we need to do, we can complicate our lives in crazy ways. And in the end, what happens is if you take on too many things, you can't help but quit because you literally can't do that much work. If instead you create simple systems, simple sales funnels, simple marketing systems, right? Simple management system and all that, not only is your life really, really easy to manage, but you'll never have to say, I can't or I quit. It just won't be something that ever comes your way because you'll be able to manage absolutely everything. And, we had a call today, a group call with one of my courses. And, there's just so much overwhelm that is out there. And, some of the individuals are having a bit of a hard time. And when I look at my children, they just seem to always be faced with, the feeling of, I can't manage this and I can't go on. If you look at the stress and the anxiety that our youth are experiencing today, it's at astronomical levels. And the other generations, they kind of make fun of it, right? You're all so fragile and you need your crying rooms and your trigger warnings and all that kind of a thing. You got to make a joke of it, but you got to ask yourself, why is that happening? And I think it happens because the youth feel that if they aren't accomplished, if they aren't as accomplished as the 1% of the 1% that they see on YouTube or online, anywhere else, that somehow they're a failure. And so they're constantly faced with this internal dialogue of I've quit, or I just can't. I can't be like that, YouTuber who makes $1 million a year. And so they start feeling bad. And when you start to feel bad, when you start consistently saying to yourself, I can't and I quit, one or both of those, you create this terrible internal disaster zone that sabotages any true efforts you were trying to make to either break out of it or find a better way through life. And so if I could offer just one little piece of advice to anyone listening to this video, it's just a short one today, as you can see I'm gunning around, is to eradicate forever and ever and ever and ever, never to be seen again, the phrases I can't and I quit. And just because you fail doesn't mean you didn't or that you gave up. It just meant that whatever you were working on didn't work. So try again. That's not quitting. Something failing, then not working, a tactic not working, doesn't mean the goal is no longer worth it. It usually means the goal is that much more worth it to you. It should be worth more to you because you're okay with putting in the hard work when things don't go right. And I'll just wrap up this video with this one last thought of, when you're trying to do something new, right? Whether it's getting a promotion or starting your own business or scaling or hiring or whatever, it's not necessarily going to be easy. And your ability to complete it is not only predicated on how badly you want it, which I've said again and again, but also how resilient you are or how willing you are to work through the rough patches. So if you're starting your own business, entrepreneurship is not an easy road. It is not let's all start our own business and everything goes great. No. It doesn't work that way at all. And anyone running their own business knows that. Getting a promotion means that you have more responsibility. Maybe you have more travel. Things aren't going to be easy there. But if it is part of your path to get you where you want to go in life, then it's absolutely totally worth it. So you've got a little aura going on here. Worth it! All right, so hopefully you guys have found this helpful. Get rid of the I can'ts and the I quits, but do not confuse I can't and I quit with that didn't work. That's just testing. And you just need to keep on going and try something a little bit different. All right, so go and be successful. Be the I cans, and I'll stick with it. Talk to you soon, guys.